Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And yeah, we are still in this place. And I don't think people understood what I meant that I got very frustrated with this building because it's not about the carpet that I had put up on the roof here because just to prevent the slimes from spawning, it has to be here because otherwise slimes will spawn. All of this has to be slabs or carpet or stuff like that. That doesn't really matter. I don't care about that. Nobody's gonna look at that. The problem is, and yes, like the sea lanterns are getting to me too. The problem was how the cyan terracotta just abruptly ended. That was my problem with this. And well, I made up this. I've just been fiddling with this for embarrassingly long time, and yeah, this is the best I can do. I can still see a lot of problems with this, but maybe it's better. This side actually ended up a little bit more interesting because of the different geometry of the windows, so maybe this might actually... this I'm actually happy about. This I'm just okay, I will accept it for now. That's basically my attitude to this. I'm just gonna finish this roof here, and also I need to throw up a couple of autocrafters because I need to do this in every episode, otherwise we will never finish. Very simple ones, nothing special. We're not gonna be working on any farm in this area today, nor any bigger project here, because I have another bigger project. We all need a break from this place. I know this, like you're probably getting tired of seeing all these stupid sea lanterns. I'm starting to hate them now. I was so happy when I put them in, it looked so amazing, but now all the rendering issues are just getting to me, and it's way too bright. Today we're gonna be working with this stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna carpet no, we're not gonna carpet everything. My problem, like I mentioned in the previous episode, is that I am quickly running out of carpets, and especially, or well, uh, carpets are just a thing. I'm quickly running out of wool. So today we will be starting. I'm definitely not going to finish today because this is a big project, but we're going to tackle our wool problem. Because, like some of you might recall, I had a wool farm, well, not too early in the series, but I had a wool farm earlier in this world. Then I tore it down because it was laggy. It was like just outside of my base, so it was noisy and I think it was in the way. I killed it, and ever since then I haven't had any wool farm. I gathered plenty of shulker boxes of some colors of wool, but not all. But today we're gonna be solving this problem. We're gonna be building a very, 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 very big wool farm. Actually, not that big. It's just 80 sheep, but efficient. And as a departure from the way I normally do things, we're going to be starting with the building around the farm first. And then we're going to be fitting a farm into the building. This might be very crazy. I have never done this before. But, well, let's try to do it this way this time. There is one more thing I actually noticed now that I'm in my base, which I haven't been here for a while. The thing I noticed is that it's episode 70. We need to make a map. Unfortunately, there is no point in making a map. I know exactly what changed on the island, and it's nothing. This is so much cheating, but it's unfortunately true. This is exactly the same map. I could just lie and copy this map and put up the sign there, but that would be silly. So I think we're just gonna reuse the map like this. The laziest possible way. Yay, screenshot time, I'm lazy. Look, I'm covering up the episode 65 sign, so it's just episode 70. And by the way, yeah, as we can see at the map, nothing has changed. Yeah. But anyway, that's done. What else do we need to do here? Oh yes, I needed to do another thing in my base before this project starts. And it is to flick this switch. There we go, the mob switch is on, and now I won't be bothered. Although we're not going that far, so I might actually be loading the mob switch just accidentally by being here. And I'm thinking about building the farm somewhere around one of these islands. Maybe this island is good. Yeah, this island might actually be nice. Yeah, this island is going to be perfect for a future expansion for the farm. The farm is going to be up here. Yeah, in the sky. That is sunsetting. Oh, nice sunset from here. What am I seeing there? Is that my cactus farm? Oh no, it's the kelp farm. Oh, that's actually not bad. So this is a good spot. Perfect. Which means that it will be relatively easy to set up a nether tunnel to here if I ever want that, which I probably will. Perfect, let's start working. This part is always exciting. Okay, and we got the lily pad. Let's take one of these blocks. Oh, that's almost works. Oh, alright. It did work. Jump up here and all the scaffolding in the world. And it's done. What you think? That was the trolliest time-lapse I could make. Nobody still knows what in the world is going on. And speaking of other things, I kind of very happy that I have the mob switch because this place is dark. Well, there is a wandering trader here, but normally this would be a terrible, terrible mob farm. And also, I made a couple of mistakes. The biggest one is that I have no entrance. So I think I'm gonna put up a portal here and try to link this place up before I do anything else. Oh, misplacing obsidian hurts so much. And I guess yeah, there's decent symmetry here. So I will jump into... Actually, no, I will not jump into the... I have no entrance. This was a mistake. So I'm just gonna poke a hole here. And we will see what this thing is about. I made a blimp. And I'm so happy about this. This turned out really, really good. There's a few mistakes, of course. Oh, this was a bad angle to look at it. Maybe from this hill over here. Let's see if we can get a better angle here. I really like how it turned out. It is awesome. I should have made it... Okay, so now let's self-criticism begin. It should be longer. That's the first thing. I don't like that. It should be longer. Number 2 mistake... And yeah, if you're new to this channel, I criticize my builds, not because I hate myself or stuff like that. I do it because I'm just making a mental list of things that I know I need to improve. It's not about criticism and, oh, everything is terrible. No, it is just, here is a list of things that need to get better. So, this thing, I should have made it longer. I can't fix that, so that's fine. I think the farm should fit in there. And if not, I'll make a smaller farm. It's good. I'm not super happy about the gondola. It's okay, but it should use different materials. And also, I think in my creative world, I have... do I have night vision or something like that? Because the underside didn't look that dark. It's obviously, it should be dark. So I definitely need to light this up quite strongly, actually. So that definitely needs help. And maybe there also needs to be some detailing on the sides here. And also, I noticed while building this, we didn't notice in creative, this block here. It just doesn't make sense. I need to connect these somehow. But I don't know. A fence will not connect to the iron bars, and the iron bars will not connect to the fence. So I'm not sure what to put in there. Maybe just one of these. I don't know. So this is a problem. The gondola would definitely need some love, but I don't know what that should be. Maybe just some color details or something like that. Right now it's just cyan terracotta. It's like, it's the block that I found that looks the most, shall we say, metallic? Yeah, a little bit more details on this. And also, oh, by the way, and we need to get the sheep in. This is something I should have actually done before I started building this, because this took an enormous amount of time to build. And in that time, I probably would have just bred enough sheep for the entire farm, because this farm is going to have 80 sheep. Okay, let's get the portal in. Then get the sheep in. Which I guess I can... Yeah, I can definitely do that through the portal. I don't need to do any rails or anything complicated like that. So, let's get the portal up, let's get the sheep in, and then I will work on some details as well. I made a tunnel. It's literally just around the corner. You can see the tunnel here. There is a portal. Can we see the portal? We can see the portal. Now we can see the portal. It's just over here, and this is my Nether Crossroads, so it's definitely not far. We need to set up a sign here, of course, because I keep getting lost in the crossroads already. I'm adding the heads. So, I will need a sheep head. Maybe I do have one. And it needs a sign. I'll just... I'll call it blimp for now, but this thing is so good that it actually needs a name. And yeah, if everybody's gonna say Bob, but I think it needs a proper name. Well, Bob is the most proper name of all the proper names, but it needs a unique name. Let me know in the comments if someone has any good ideas for a name for that blobby, blimpy thing. It deserves one. I'm getting some sheep now, though. I think maybe there will be some sheep around the kelp farm. And yeah, so the tunnel to the blimp is there, the tunnel to the kelp farm is there. It's all very close to each other. It's nice. I'm stealing sheep from a village here. There's actually a village just next to the kelp farm. I don't remember it being here. Was I really that absent-minded where I was building that thing? I don't remember seeing this village. It's literally just over. It's not even a hill. It's just here. Oh no, I forgot. The sheep don't have soul speed, so they're being slowed down by the soul sand underneath these slabs. Oh, they're moving fast on ice. Come on, all of the sheep, get on ice. Oh, well, no. As long as one of them is on the soul sand, we're slow. That's a completely unexpected problem. Compared to the previous sheep farm, I think I built a slightly little bigger breeder here because, yeah, to avoid issues. That's 4. Come on, sheep. Maybe I should have used hay. That might also have worked, but this works. Come on, move up. Yes, there we go. All the sheeps are in the breeding pen. I guess I have some hay I picked up from that village. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I have particles disabled. Yay, baby sheeps. Awesome. So now I'm gonna, as long as I'm working in this area and there's quite some work to do, I will just be breeding them until we have, well, 80. I suspect the farm will be done before that happens, and I can start feeding them into the farm, so maybe they won't be cramming in here. They don't behave sanely, so they will probably start cramming long before that. But yeah, okay, let's do the improvements I said. The first thing the first thing I need to do is to light up the inside here. Because, yeah, if the mob switch ever turns off or some failure happens or a mistake or something, this thing is gonna be deadly, and I don't want it to blow up. There will be other opportunities for it to blow up later today. Right, I just spammed the torches, well, emeralds mostly, because I started with torches, then I ran out of torches, and I had a lot of emeralds, and I think, yeah, the emeralds are slightly better than the torches, but yeah, it's just torch spam in here, because we're not gonna be looking too much at the inside. And here I added this just row of shroom lights. Not exactly sure if that's a good idea. Let's see how this looks from the outside. The problem was during the day, how this thing looked during the day and the shadows underneath, and I'm hoping that this is fixed. At night it doesn't really matter. Oh, now there are some additional shadows over there. Maybe this is good? I might be happy with this. The shadow here doesn't really work, but... oh, and this fence... well, iron bars have to be connected to the fins? Or should they be? Yeah, they should be. They are connected up there. Oh, that's gonna be hard to add. Unless, no, I can just poke a hole here. So there is a bunch of small details like that. I need to do something more decorative on the sides here. I'll probably add some torches. Let me think about this for a second. Maybe I can do something clever here. Alright, that bit is fixed. And I also added some decorative torches on the sides. Not really visible during day. Barely. Some here. And also some on this side. It's good enough. Now I need to build the farm, because this is supposed to be a farm building, not just a pretty blimp. Although I like the blimpage here. I really do like this. Oh, I might start making more buildings like this. I will make more blimps in the future. I already have plans for the next blimp. I've already started changing this design. So I am not entirely 100% happy about... well, the gondola, I don't know. Maybe it should hang below, even though that's not realistic. All real Zeppelins have something like this. Well, blimps, whatever you call them. But I'm also not entirely happy about the fences holding the whole thing in, or the structural fences, however you might call it. I've already started trying to do them diagonally, but it's very, very hard to get it right, because especially in the bits here, it becomes almost impossible to make it look not stupid. But I am trying, and my next blimp is gonna be different. This block here still bothers me. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe a wall. I don't have any wall on me, but I will try that. So that it can connect to the fence and to the iron bars at the same time. I think a wall does that. Anyway, let's start building the farm, because that's still a massive project and I am running low on time. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. I need a door. Actually, I don't need a door, because the entrance is through the portal. Oh, come on. Well, let's make a door. And let's close the door behind us. There we go. Door closed. Let's start building the farm. This is my life now. I am breeding sheep. This is kind of crazy, but it works much better if I jump into the sheep pen and, well, feed them like this, because then I reach more of them. But yeah, we might actually be getting close to the right amount of sheep, and I'm not even halfway done with the farm. So, okay, let's end the pearl out of this. All right, that worked. Awesome. There is a million sheep in here. And yeah, just a lot of dirt and grass placements and rail placements, and we should be done soon-ish, maybe, hopefully. But this is a big project. I keep forgetting how many rails I need to place. And, well, all the rails, or most of the rails, are placed, and the farm is mostly built. I just need to finish the roof on top of it, because it needs to be covered with grass, because that helps the grass spreading and replenishing in here, because the sheep are gonna go on minecarts here and eat the grass from the minecarts. That's basically it. It's exactly the same farm that I did earlier in this series. And I also have a guide about it. The only difference is a little bit of mechanism that I'm gonna add now. And it has to do with these trapdoors. So the trapdoors here, maybe I need to get a minecart to demonstrate. Yeah, let me get a minecart and I'll demonstrate what's going on here. So imagine this is a sheep on a minecart. Doesn't matter if there is a sheep or not. If the fence gate is closed, the minecarts get stuck here with the sheep here. No, the sheep won't suffocate. I have tested this. And if the fence gate is open, the minecart can run. And the reason why I want this is because I might be using more of one color of wool or another. We'll have 5 sheep of every color. And if the shulker box loader below, which I haven't built yet, but if the shulker box loader below gets full, or yeah, it runs up to I'm gonna figure it out later. I still haven't figured it out, but I have a good idea for how to do it. But if it gets full, it will signal here, and we will turn off the color of that shulker box loader. And I experimented with various different methods for stopping the minecarts, and this one is, I just think, the best because I did like have a normal rail here and then depower these, and the mechanism for doing it is actually much simpler. But unfortunately, this kind of ends up with not perfectly reliably stopping the minecart in the right position, and then they won't restart, and yeah, it's not good. This works very reliably, so I think I'm gonna keep this mechanism. But we now have a problem. How do I control that only a certain number of gates open and close? Because this is actually quite hard. Everything up here needs to be grass. I can't have not grass here because that reduces the efficiency of this farm. This farm is very efficient because the grass spreads quite fast. But I figured out, well, we can do something like this, right? Let's put a comparator here. This is not the right position, I know, but it's fine. And we will have a line of redstone. Let's add a lot of redstone here. Just for demonstration. If I power this comparator, and this one is in the right position, we'll get to that in a second. You can see these many fence gates open. So the way to make it open fewer fence gates would be to just lower the signal strength. And, well, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 coming out of this comparator. And right now we get 15. So we need to subtract a signal strength of 11. Now, if you've seen my community post the other day, yeah, I've been experimenting with this. For those who don't know, well, there aren't that many things that give out the signal strength of 11, so I could use a composter, but a composter can give out 8 as a maximum, so I would need to move this comparator 3 blocks back. And that would be annoying. I don't like that. So instead, we need to figure out a way to subtract 11 from this one, without removing grass from here, anywhere here. All this dirt will be grass eventually, the grass just hasn't spread. Well, I figured out the way. We put this into subtract mode, and here we put one of these. And yes, I did accidentally right-click this thing in creative, and this is a very, very, very dangerous thing to do in the overworlds, because these, if you don't know, they act like beds in the Nether, except they do that in the overworld. So now we have 15, and we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that lowers the signal strength to 12. Now we have 8, and now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how we're gonna control which gates open and close. Unfortunately, if I right-click this, the explosion is just enormous, and yeah, this is probably a terrible idea because I know myself that I shouldn't be doing dangerous things because I always misclick. Me and misclicking, me and making a mistake. Well, that's just how life is, but it's the best way to have a compact mechanism. And look at how far back I'm standing when doing this, because I really do not want a mistake. All right. Oh, subtract mode. Yes. Perfect. And now I'm just gonna do it with the rest of them, and I'll get back to you if there is a big explosion and a lot of fire here. Does wool burn? I don't know. I've always been running with fire tick off. I don't like fire. But yeah, maybe the whole thing will burn up, and that would be not funny. It would be funny for you. It wouldn't be funny for me. Let's keep doing the very dangerous thing here. And that was the last one. I didn't blow up, but I'm not gonna lie, this was a little bit sweaty. But it worked. So, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Right, let's get this minecart out of here. Oopsie, didn't want to do that. And yeah, cover this whole thing up and let's start getting the sheep in. And as you can see, we have escapee sheep. This means that I think that they're just somehow squeezing through the glass when they are growing up or something like that. This happens all the time when I'm breeding sheep, but only when they start cramming. And you can see at the bounce sheep in the middle that, yeah, this thing is just way too overfull. We have plenty enough sheep to fill this whole thing. It's not very well tested how I'm gonna fill them up, but I have a decent idea, so let's just try that. But first cover it up and light it up so that the grass spreads. It's covered, it's lit up, and well, the idea for getting the sheep in is that I'm just gonna send, well, the first one is just gonna fly in, well, with its face against this block and fall down and start moving because the rail is powered. And the next one, well, I'm just gonna pull the rail up here, remove this block, place a block here. Yeah, I will have to repeat this 80 times, so this is gonna take a while, but I couldn't figure out a good automatic system. I just cannot figure out how to reliably use a lever or like powering the rails to change their direction. I don't understand how it works, and I haven't had time to figure it out. We are running out of time, so let's just do it manually. I just have to do it 80 times. How bad could it be? Let's do number 1 and see if that actually works. Hello, number 1. Oh, maybe I should have tagged him number 1. Oh yeah, it is working. And I should, yeah, the sheep probably should stop. They shouldn't be flying around. It's a little bit hard to get up here because I'm bad at flying, but... And did the sheep stop? Let's see if it works. It did, and it works, and the sheep stands there, and it's looking happy-ish. No, it's happy. It's gonna be happier when it has a lot of friends. So let's get that sheep a lot of friends. Alright, I'm doing the third now, and I can see this is gonna take forever. Let's figure out a way to trigger this, at least from above, so that I don't have to run back and forth all the time. Let's see. I need to power this so I know where to put the repeaters. And you go here, maybe in this direction. That didn't work. Oh, but that's good. We put a repeater here. And now... Oh, come on, activate. Bam. I need a repeater on that thing too. Because unless I want to hit bullseyes every time, which I want to be able to. Hello, sheep. Yeah, this is a much better mechanism. I'm just wondering, is this what they call wireless redstone? Because this seems very wireless to me. Alright, I just got an empty minecart, and I think that means... I don't think we ran out of... No, we didn't run out of sheep, but they are not being pushed into this corner, and that means that... Yeah, we have way too few sheep. I need to breed them up again. And we're more or less halfway done. I mean, I think we are like at 46 or 48 sheep. So, why did they cram in a 9 or 3x3 area, 9-block area? I guess they did. That's how it works. I kind of guessed that it would happen, that it doesn't really work the way I think it works. It's fine. I'm gonna be filling up this off camera, I guess, because we are out of time. Yes, this farm is definitely not ready yet. We need to do a few more things, like we need to fill up shears. We need to have a collection system, shulker box loaders, some redstone lines that will be sending signals to turn the various colors off. I need to actually paint the sheep because I haven't done that yet. This might have been a mistake. Probably no. We don't have any shears in. I just need to paint the sheep before I put the shears in. A loot collection system, bunch of these things, but we're definitely out of time to do it in this episode. So it will have to be done, well, for the next one. Or in the live stream tonight, because I'm going to be streaming from this world after this episode comes out. We will be probably working in this area, but we might actually have a different project I haven't mentioned yet in this exact building. We'll see. It will be on twitch.tv/Borkon_live at 8 o'clock in the evening Central European Time, 7 o'clock in the evening UTC, the same day this episode comes out, so tonight, soon, really soon. Maybe you missed it, but it will be next time as well. I try to stream every time a new episode comes out or a new video comes out. I haven't been able to do it last week. Sorry about that. We've been way too busy. And if you're wondering what happened to that all of Fabric heavily modded worlds that I've been streaming, well, it turned out that you guys didn't really like it, and it didn't really work as a streaming series either. I actually found out or figured out recently that it would be actually great as a series because there is a lot of fun things you can do, but they take a ridiculous amount of time and you have to wait a lot. So it doesn't really work on a stream, but it does work in a series. So I might actually start that again as a video series because it's really fun. There's lots of interesting things we can do there, but definitely not gonna stream that anymore because, well, you guys didn't like it and it didn't really work. So I hope to see you at the stream tonight, and if not, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great sheep breeding. Bye.